everyone. I actually did my nails. I have been meaning to do them, so I feel good that I did them. I felt like coming on and doing some cutting, kind of more so like a chatty magazine harvest. I feel like I talked a little bit about this in the last magazine harvest that I did, and I don't know if others might be able to relate to this, but hopefully you guys can understand where I'm coming from with this. I have this way of taking something that is fun or I enjoy and making it a stressful thing. Like, again, something that I fixate on. And so something that I really liked about this hobby, I've always liked about this hobby, is that it's just something I do. Oh, I ripped that. I wanted that lotion. Oh well. It's something that I do kind of mindlessly for fun, and I don't tie any kind of like expectation to it. But of course, recently I found these like magazine harvest videos online, and at first I was so excited and it was really fun because I'm like, wow, there's like other people who also do this. But of course, being me, I started thinking like, oh, like they do things a little bit differently, or they actually have a purpose for what they're cutting, and they turn it into these really cool, art projects and journals and all kinds of stuff. And I found myself just playing the comparing not good enough game that I do, and I'm just like frustrated at myself because it's just kind of telling about me as a person. Like, why can't I just have a hobby that I do for fun? So I'm just being super honest with you guys. It's frustrating having that type of personality, and if you feel like that, just know that there's someone out there who is also like that, because I know that it is really hard because you don't want to be like that, but you don't really know how to stop, right? So I just wanted to be transparent about that on here because I thought, well, even if one person is listening and they think, wow, that's me. Because another thing is, I recently talked to one of my friends and I told her how like I've been doing this and just kind of trying to like, I guess like, what do you call that? Channel my like artsy and creative side a little bit more. And she's actually a lot like me, where she's really hard on herself. She's a perfectionist, and she said to me like, oh, doing creative or crafty things doesn't really work well for me because it has to be perfect, and then I just get frustrated. She said that. And I obviously related to it, but then it made me feel sad because seeing it from the outside, like with somebody else, it's like, that's a sad way to be. Like, we shouldn't, it's like, how do you enjoy life if everything you do, you put the pressure on yourself to be perfect? It's just exhausting, And I've done that with a lot of things. I've done that with everything. I did that with school. When I went to school for teaching, I feel like I didn't even let myself enjoy it because I was too busy trying to be, sorry, just want to make sure I'm still recording. I was too busy trying to be perfect, trying to have a 4.0. I had to be an A. Every assignment had to be an A. I couldn't take any kind of criticism or anything less than perfect, because then it wouldn't be enough. And I did not enjoy school for that reason. I put a lot of pressure on it. I've done the same with fitness. I just do that, and like I said, it's not something that I'm proud of. It's something that I'm actually trying to overcome. So to me, this hobby is something that I really, at least for now, I like that I can like do this and just have fun with it and not put this crazy pressure on it for it to be perfect or like to create something amazing that other people are going to approve of. Because like I said, I started watching these videos and people make these amazing journals and amazing like little like, art, like I think it's called ATC cards, like art trader cards or something like that. And I just, like I said, I instantly feel the need to compare myself, and I feel less than, and it's just like, dude, you know what I mean? I don't even know why I cut this one out, but it was just like, something about it was visually appealing, I guess. But see, that's my point right there. So like, it's like, I don't even want to start being like someone who overthinks what I'm cutting out. Like, if I want to cut it out, I want to cut it out. It doesn't have to be something somebody else would cut out. That's the whole purpose of this for me, is doing something that I enjoy for fun, for no reason at all, and why not, So I'm saying this on here, like I said, in case somebody else can relate, but I also am saying it because I kind of want to use it as a way to be held accountable. I feel like you guys aren't really getting good frame here. Okay, sorry guys, I was trying to move my camera so you guys could see me better. I'm actually working on, well, my fiance is working on something better for camera setup, so I promise my setup will be better and you guys will see better, because he did point out that the way the angle is with this camera is not the best, and now I can't unsee it. So he said he actually can build something for me. We looked up a couple videos online and he said he's gonna build me something. So he's gonna make me a little setup so that I can have a perfect, like, kind of like top down or up down. What is it? I think it's top down. Now I'm second guessing it. Like recording, so you guys can see from above what I'm doing, because I know that right now it's not the greatest. So bear with me for a bit. I should have that set up here in the next week or so. But for now, I'm just enjoying doing this and, like I said, chatting and kind of like talking about my little process, because I don't know, I think it's really cool that people post these online, like their little magazine harvests, and you guys might not see me, you guys actually might not see me, I don't even know what I was gonna say, to be completely honest. I forgot my train of thought, or lost my train of thought. But, I just like doing this. I like recording my process. It's fun. And I hope to keep doing it. Like I said, as of now, I don't really have much of a purpose for what I'm clipping. I've never really done like these, like people talk about like the journals, collages, like all kinds of things they do with their magazine harvest. Like it looks like, to me, at least from the videos I've seen, most people that cut things out of magazines actually have like a purpose for them. As of now, that's not me. And I'm not sure if it will be me. I really just like to cut things out that I like. Certain words, certain letters. Like right now, I liked these letters. I like the colors. And these are really pretty. These kind of like orange. That font is just cool. So like sometimes I just cut things because I like them. And that's just it. So hopefully that's okay with you, that there's not like much of a purpose and you enjoy watching it. I'm probably going to have like a chatty videos, because I've seen some videos where people play music and then they clip, and like I prefer the videos where people are talking about life, because I don't know, it's more relatable to me, like to hear what they're doing, and I don't know. So that's probably going to be like what I do in my videos. I just feel like it's cool. It's like a little venting session, but also a creative outlet. So it feels like you're talking to a friend. So I'm probably going to just keep doing that. I'm turning on the fan because it is getting warm in here. So I mentioned, if you saw my other harvest video, I mentioned that I actually won't be in the same room for much longer. I'll be moving my office space over to another room in the house, and my fiance and I are going to be sharing that office, because we're turning his office into our home gym. Like it's already like half home gym, half his office, so he needs his own space, and truly more so we need our space for getting more things in the home gym. So we decided we don't need that much space in our offices, so him and I are both gonna move to what was the guest room. This is turning into the guest room, and then we're both gonna share that as an office. So I'm excited. I don't really have a lot anyway, so I really just need a little corner. So I'm excited to just be kind of like situated in there, cause yeah, I don't know. It'll feel good to have that project complete. We've been talking about making the move for a bit, so. But yeah, today is Saturday, and he went to go play some like game they do online, him and his friends. It's online sometimes, but sometimes I wish I could explain it. I'll have to ask him and I'll tell you guys more about it. But he plays this game with his friends. It's like a game that they do online, but then they'll meet in person to play the game sometimes. And you know, he's got his hobbies, I got my hobbies. It's just one of those things that like they get to play in that game, and it's like a full day thing. So I have a whole day to myself, and it's kind of nice. I've been doing a lot today, like a lot of relaxing self-care stuff. I did a couple like HIIT videos. I was really needing to work out. I hadn't worked out in a bit, and it felt really good. Oh, these look really good. So fun fact for you guys, I actually have a wheat allergy. So I couldn't eat these because I have pretzels, but they look delicious. So I'm still gonna cut them. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so he went to go play his game and I took a bath. I worked out, I did my nails, I did my toes. I've been watching TV, just kind of doing my own thing. And then I was like, why not do some cutting? And like I said, I think I just dropped one of the papers. Just the way that I am, it can be so frustrating because I've had that thought in my head lately, like, oh man, well, all these videos I'm watching, people are actually like, you know, doing things with their clip outs and they're like talking and showing all these like, you know, cool journals that they're making. And I just like, why can't I just do something without having to put pressure on it? I don't know, but I'm gonna just ignore that in myself because this is really something that I like. And I like the fact that people are like posting them online because I don't know, it's like, oh cool, there's other people that do this. It's not just me. The only difference I'm finding so far is that most people seem to have like a purpose for why they're clipping. For me, it's really just, I like to clip and it's fun, clip things that I like, but I haven't really found like anything I necessarily want to do with it. I have these like binders though that I'm putting them all in categories to keep myself organized, but who knows, maybe later on I'll find like what I want to do with them. But I guess the purpose is, or my point is that I don't want to like stress about what I want to do with them. Like if it comes to me, cool, you know, but if it doesn't, then why does it have to be a stressor, you know? Like I don't have to like stress out about it. So if you keep seeing me kind of like stand up and move, it's because I want to make sure you guys are actually getting my cuts, because I'd feel bad if you guys weren't like seeing any of this and then you just hear me talking. See, like these letters are pretty, I like these. Plus it says Nana, and I have a Nana, my mom's mom, and I love my Nana. So I'm cutting out the word Nana because it makes me happy. Maybe I'll use it for something, who knows, one day, but cute. So I made another video that I haven't uploaded yet just because I'm trying to space out my videos because I'll get like inspired and then I'll make multiple videos. Then I want to be posting a video like on the daily, but I actually had made another video where I showed another magazine haul actually, because another neighbor gave me a bunch of magazines, so that's exciting. I've been having neighbors donating and I'm hoping that like over time that's how I'll get a majority of my magazines, because I don't know, like I went to Michael's yesterday and I swear I found magazines there for $10 each. I could never justify buying a magazine for $10. I know it's different because they're brand new and stuff, but even like, I don't know, when I'll see people that are selling used ones, like I rather obviously find them for free. But then I think once it cools down a bit, I want to go to yard sales and like start buying them in bulk if I do see some good deals. So let me know how you guys get your magazines. Right now, I really don't need to be buying. I have no business buying more magazines. I got 12 from this lady the last time. I got like 20 something from this other lady. That was like the first magazine haul / harvest I did online for you guys. And then I have like another maybe 30 magazines. So I have like, I think I have at least between like 50 and 70 magazines right now. And so that's gonna keep me busy for a long time. Especially the way that I use magazines. I'm not like, so then something else I was thinking is that what I'll probably do with the magazines once I've like gone through them. Like right now I've been saving them, like the ones I go through, because what I've found is that when time passes and I go back, I can actually find other things that like catch my attention that didn't catch it initially, like where I might have missed. So I'll go through them again, but then my little sister is actually taking interest because she's been seeing that I'm doing this. So I think I'm going to take her some of the ones I've gone through so she can go through them and see if she can find anything in them. But once she's seen them, I've seen them, I'll probably donate them and, you know, kind of like pay it forward because they were donated to me. So yeah, they'll be all cut through, but people that also do the same thing as me probably won't mind. Like they're gonna see if they can get anything out of them and that kind of thing. But I think it's cool because then like they're getting multiple chances at life, these magazines, before they're like thrown away or recycled. And I think as much as you can do, you know, the better. I have to put lotion on my hands. I don't know why suddenly I'm like in the mood to scan, but I'm gonna do that. I don't know, do you guys do that? I'll do that at work too, or like suddenly I just want to stand up and work, and then I'll sit, and it's kind of like a whole, it kind of depends on my mood, you know? But yeah, I'm definitely ready to get my setup for filming improved, because right now I'm using that mount I told you guys about. So it's a little kind of like an awkward angle, but also it's hard for me because of where it is. I have to kind of work around it so you guys can see what I'm doing. But it works for now, for the first couple videos. But I don't know. I like posting my harvest, so I'm really curious to see what happens with it. Like, I don't want to limit myself to just harvest, but I feel like a lot of my channel will be that. But I also like doing like hauls. I like doing, I don't know, mostly hauls. I like showing like the things I get, chatting about different things. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see if there's like an evolution of my channel. And like, oh my gosh, guys. I almost cut myself, or did I cut myself? I'm not bleeding. Well, that was the first time that happened. Wow, I guess it kind of comes with the territory, huh? Nope, I'm not bleeding. Definitely pinched myself a little bit though. Wow, have you guys ever done that? I feel like if I was bleeding, I'd be kind of embarrassed. Like, would I clip that out in the video? I don't know, but I would feel kind of like a noob, as they say. If you guys have like channels where you do harvesting, let me know. I still find it like funny that, you know, other people do it, because like it's one of those things that I've done for so long that I had no idea like people do online. So coming on and like I looked up like, oh, magazine clipping, magazine cutout. Like I looked up like, because the reason I looked it up is because I was looking for a good way to store my cutouts. And then that's how I found it. And I was so like, what? When I saw that there's like a whole world of people who post their magazine cutouts online, and it's called magazine harvesting. I'm tired. I feel like my energy has been kind of on the lower side lately. I definitely think it has to do with the heat. So I'm about ready for the heat to be over, guys, and it's only July. We have through August, like, in Arizona, so that's gonna be fun. But I'm definitely gonna enjoy these next few weeks at home of summer school. Because yeah, being out in the heat is super exhausting. Cutting out this cupcake. Do you guys think it's kind of like sad, or I don't know, ironic that I cut out pastries even though I can't really eat them because I have an allergy? But it's something I've always enjoyed, pastries, and I mean I still do, but obviously I have to eat them gluten-free. I don't know, they make me happy, so I haven't stopped. Maybe I'll have to show you guys my my cupcake collection. That just gave me an idea. I have cupcake cookie jars that I could show you guys. Yeah, it's just funny because I'm like, I know people always talk about, oh, you know, your channel should be like on specific theme or specific topic, because that's what people will like, you know, and then you like attract the people that want to see the same things. But it's like, I don't know, I think it's also, it can be kind of limiting to like, limit yourself to like one or two topics. I feel like if you want to post something, you should be able to, so we'll see. And then I also think too, like when I watch YouTubers, I like watching people who are like more than just one thing. Like they show that they're more than just one thing and they do more than just one thing. Like it's easy to get caught in like, well, everybody wants to watch blah, blah, blah. So that's what I'm going to post. For me, I'm doing this for my complete enjoyment, like for myself. I'm not, you know, trying to really do anything with this professionally, or, you know, obviously I want people to enjoy my videos. That's like a big part of it, but I don't want to like not post the things that I like for the sake of, oh, I should post all the same type of things, you know? So anyways, all that to say that, look at this pizza. All that to say that I do hope to post different things for you guys over time, and I hope that you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys like that. But yeah, definitely will probably have a majority of my uploads are probably going to be magazine harvesting because it's like what I do. It's my hobby. It relaxes me. And truly, like, you know, I don't really do a lot of crafting. Like, I notice a lot of the people that upload these magazine harvests are really crafty people, and that's so cool. I'm not that way. I have never really considered myself a super creative person, but I am like trying to channel that because it's like a good outlet. But I actually do pen pal letters. I got into it a little bit ago. I write people and they write me back, and it's really fun. So if you guys are wanting to see how I do my pen pal letters, kind of like what I put in them, that kind of thing, let me know. And that's another video I could make, is show you what I do with my pen pals. Oh, that pizza. Because that's been really fun. Oh, wow. That looks good too. I love cutting out food that looks good. Maybe what I'll end up making is like themed collages. Like this, like just food collages, and who knows. But I like to cut out food that looks tasty to me or just pretty. Like, look at this. How beautiful is that? It's just not gonna be easy to cut. No, I think I'm gonna cut it because the way it is. But yeah, I really like looking at food magazines because you get good ideas and because things look so yummy. Cornbread. Ooh, I've only had cornbread once. Can you guys believe that? I had cornbread once. My fiance made it with chili. It was delicious. This looks so good. It actually reminds me of these little garlic knots that they have at a place called, or they had because they closed it, at least the one where I live. NYPD, it's like a pizza place, and they have these little garlic cheese knots with Alfredo sauce. It's so good. I love this. I'm gonna cut these out. I think I actually cut it out on a different ad in a different magazine, but I love it because it's like my favorite creamer. And I think they sell it like just throughout the year, but I try to only buy it when it's cold. When it's like close to Christmas. Okay. And then what I do, like once I'm done cutting, is I'll organize these pictures, letters, and words into the binders because I have different categories for them. That part is fun for me too. It makes me feel like I'm doing some like organizing, and I don't know, I just feel good doing it. But yeah, something so fun about this, right? Like this, I'm literally cutting just because of the aesthetic. How pretty is this? I'm finding that I like you see like the spaghetti over here. I like these like round on the plate things. That will be a fun collage to make, like round foods or foods on like these like round plates. I don't know, it's hard to explain what I mean, but I think you guys get what I mean. It says a Thanksgiving roast, and if anybody's ever seen The Office, it made me think of the roast when Michael roasts everybody, and oh my gosh, I love the roast. That's one of my favorite episodes of The Office. I keep standing up to check if my phone is still recording because it'd be kind of a bummer if it stopped and I didn't notice. Let's see. Aww. But yeah, since I go really fast like this, oh my gosh, guys, pineapple upside down cake. I'm literally I think I'm gonna cut this just to save the recipe. Because I'll do that, like I'll save a recipe. I love pineapple upside down cake. I like those grapes. I like this cake. Can you guys tell I like cutting out food? I don't know what it is about food that just makes me happy. It's so colorful, and I can imagine what it tastes like, and something really random, but this whole like spread, these grapes and the bear, I don't know why, but it made me think of, if you guys ever saw Gilmore Girls, they had that Year in the Life special, and it made me think of when Lorelai goes is it like a hike? The hike on her own, like camping. I think it's a hike. I don't know why that made me think of that. Random, but if you haven't seen Gilmore Girls and you're ever looking for like a feel-good show or movie, Gilmore Girls is the best. It just makes my heart happy. It's one of those that you just like play over and over. What I also love is a theme song. I'll like play the theme song when I have anxiety and it calms me down. I'm cutting out this whole cake. I love cake. I made a cake for my dad for Father's Day. I made him like an orange. He had a very particular request. He wanted a chocolate cake with orange frosting. So I made him the chocolate cake, orange frosting, and I put little chocolate chips on it. Maybe I'll insert a picture and show you guys. The cake actually broke. I was so sad. I literally cried when the cake broke because, you know, you like want something to be perfect. But then I actually like, it actually looked okay once I put it all together. But like once I frosted it and everything. But he loved the cake. Everybody loved it. I was happy. It was a success. I'm cutting this key lime pie. You know who has good pies? Village Inn. I love Village Inn pies. I keep hoping that one day they're gonna like have a gluten-free pie that I can buy. I haven't really made a gluten-free pie. I've made gluten-free cakes, but haven't made pie. I'm actually making a gluten-free banana bread in the next couple days, but I have to get a loaf pan. I got everything to make the cake and I forgot that I needed a pan. Fail. You guys ever do that? And then where I live, I'm pretty far from a grocery store. I'm like, well, not really that far, but I'm like 15 minutes out from a grocery store. We live a little far from, I guess you could call it the city, some would say, but so once you're home, you're just like, I'm not going back out there. So maybe I can convince my fiance to stop and get a loaf pan on the way home. Cutting out these big letters. Almost through this magazine, you guys. And honestly, I went through it really fast, and I told you guys that. Like, it's funny because sometimes I'm in the mood to like really look at each of the pages and like, okay, can I use anything? But something I like is I like to kind of do like an impulse flip where I'll like go really fast, and I only cut out the things that stand out big time. So that's what I did right now. And then, like I said, I go back and look through them anyways, so if you feel like I missed a lot of stuff, honestly, obviously that's also something that just depends on the person, but if you noticed I went fast, I guess that's better. Makes more sense saying it that way. If you noticed I went really fast, that's why. It's because I go back through later on. So, I don't know, to me it's more fun kind of like going through and like what stands out the most, cut that, and then if I come back later and there's more, then cool. If not, cool. But I'm actually almost through this entire magazine. I like this little picture. I'm gonna cut it out. And this picture just made me realize that this magazine has to be pretty new because it has a picture of the Zoom. Yep, November 2020. That makes sense. It has a picture of the Zoom Thanksgiving. Kind of sad, huh? Did any of you guys have a Zoom Thanksgiving? Let me know if you did. I didn't. I had Thanksgiving here at home, but with my fiance, just us. We didn't go visit my mom or anybody. That was a little sad, but it was nice to have him. I knew some people had it way worse, just being home alone. So if that was your experience, I'm really sorry. Couldn't have been easy. Definitely nice to just be somewhat back to normal, I guess some would say. I don't know. I'm just doing like a final flip through and see if I want anything. This seriously looks so good. I'm putting it just because I like how it looks. I'm sure you guys noticed how much I love flipping food pictures. My hair just keeps getting in the shot. Just ignore it. It looks all crazy because I just washed it. Okay, So then I'm gonna just put my pictures kind of like condense a little bit. Once I'm done, I'll take my trash too and I'll go put it in this bag that I've been saving. I've been saving it so I can give it to somebody who's like needing packaging stuff. I think I'm gonna go through and try to take out the little scraps because what a pain to like have to deal with this for people that are trying to package things, but the big papers can help. So as you can see, trying really hard not to be a wasteful person. But yeah, now that I'm done with this magazine goes into my pile of magazines I've already gone through, and then later on, when I have time, I'll go through it again. And then that pile will go to my little sister because she's really been wanting to look through and see if she gets into the magazine clipping. All right guys, so now I'm gonna start sorting my pictures. I'll show you guys how I do that really quick. So I have my two binders I showed you guys. I have my binder for pictures and my binder for letters. So first I'm gonna start looking for all of my food pictures because I know I cut a lot of food pictures out. These are all food pictures. Yeah, it's really funny. A lot of these are all like the circular ones that I love, but I grab all my food pictures because they all go into the same category. And I'm gonna put them with all my other food, of course. So I like doing this because, I don't know, like I said earlier, it's kind of like a little bit satisfying to just organize. Anybody else feel like that when they organize their pictures? Anybody else feel like, here, they're just so, like they have it all together? Maybe that's what I like about this. So I have all my food in here. I'm gonna go ahead and put all my food in here. I'm definitely gonna have to go, oop, I dropped a little scrap. Just got it, as a letter. I'm gonna have to go through and start kind of like seeing what I have and seeing if I want to make anything out of it because I am getting to a point where I have a lot. Oop, I forgot to put my cake in there. I'm gonna put my cake in here and then I'm gonna move on to the next. This is a full-on recipe. So for the ones that I saved like full pages, I actually just put those in their own category. So I think, so I can go back and, yeah, I did. And then this like brand kind of things, brand things I'll put here. So you have like Milky Way, Keds, Bob's, and then this little kind of like cartoon, like animation. I have a category for that. Here. I'm gonna have Jennifer Aniston. I'm gonna put her with my people. I have Drew Barrymore in here and Nicki Minaj, a couple other people. And then I have sunflower category because I just love sunflowers. Coffee category, same reason, love coffee. Then I have, I'm looking for my words and quotes. There we go. So this is my words. So I'm looking for just my words. Oh, I found some other things I need to put away. But I'm gonna focus on what I'm looking at. Nana, pizza. And then here are all my kind of like quotes. Give thanks. Eat, drink, and be thankful. Thanksgiving roast. It's kind of more like a little kind of headline, but if it's more than one word, I'll put them here, like step by step. And then this is one word, something. And like I said, I don't even know what I save some of these for. I just do. But I'll go through them soon, I think, and see if I have any like inspiration of what I want to do with them. And really, I'll probably start gluing them down because it looks fun when people do that. Random things like this. I have this like spoon and knife. I actually do have a category for that, I believe. I have like this little things category, but I'll have to find it. Here it is. I have like lip glosses and pans and all kinds of stuff in here. So I just put it in there. And then this also goes in here. The Aveeno lotion goes with brands. And then go back to my food because I have this turkey to put in here. Notice that we're left with a lot of like letters. So the letters, let me move this and make sure I don't have anything hiding. Yep, a bunch of letters. I think the only thing that I have left in here is this big Thanksgiving as far as words that are not letters. Oh, here's another one. So I'm gonna put these away and then I'm gonna put the letters away. So see, as of now, this is working well for me because I feel like I have it all in one place. It's not like I feel like I'm like, I don't feel cluttered. I don't feel like I'm like, you know, just having all these things in my way or anything. All of my cutouts are in here, so I love this. It's working so far, and I can always get more sheet protectors. I can always get more sheet protectors if I need them. Okay, so then this, I told you guys I'm gonna decorate this, and I am. I'm probably gonna make a separate video for that once I do, but all these letters, I've been starting to collect miscellaneous ones in here, but I need to like sort these out. So I'm gonna take them all out so I can start going through them because I can see this quickly becoming chaotic. It's already becoming chaotic. I just have a lot of letters that I haven't sorted through, so I'm gonna go through them right now that I have time. Well, that's a whole... And the thing is, I'm trying to like do this, but I didn't want to. I was really scared of all my other ones coming out, but they actually did okay because it's fixed. So that's why it's been such a hassle trying to get these out. Okay, so I've learned from my mistakes. In fact, this is making me think that keeping the letters in here in general will be kind of a pain when I'm ready to take them out and like see what I have because yeah, it's kind of annoying. But it's good to know, and that's what I'm saying. So like letters are so small that something like this is kind of a pain. But if you guys have other ways that you store your, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's not working. So if you guys have other ways that you store your letters, let me know. I initially thought about buying a little, like one of the little organizers and putting it in there, but I don't know. That would be annoying too because I don't know, then you'll stack them, but you still have to take out the stack. I don't know. You guys let me know what you do. But see, now I'm gonna go through and I'm putting my letters away and I have them, I don't know if you guys remember I told you in the last video, but I have them divided by capital and then lowercase because I think it makes the most sense. But what I'm gonna do, because I have so many to put away, is I'm gonna go through them now and start sorting them because if I don't do this, I'm gonna be here for hours. So I'm gonna start sorting them on the table. And then that way, once I'm ready to put them in, it's a lot quicker than just doing it one by one letter. I think this would be a really fun, kind of like, it gives me the idea to use it in the classroom with the kids because it'd be fun for them to sort letters and it would help with like letter recognition. I know this teacher told me she also uses magazines in the classroom by having the kids find all the nouns in the magazines, and I thought that was really cool. Just there's so many things that you could do. You just have to think outside the box, if you will. So as you guys can see, I'm starting to get through my piles, and it actually feels so therapeutic to just sit here and sort. So that's what I'm saying is like maybe for me it's literally all about that therapeutic aspect of the finding, clipping, sorting, giving things a home. I'm not really sure why I started this. I actually can't even remember like what prompted it, but I know I've been doing it since I was like in high school. And yeah, I'll like forget about it for a bit and then I'll do it again. But I think lately I've gotten more into like this aspect of it, like the organizing it all. Because honestly, if we're being completely honest, I've clipped things in the past and I have no idea where they've ended up. So I think what I do is I'll like clip things, or what I used to do, and then I don't know if I like threw them away or I don't know where I put them because I know I wasn't making collages or anything. I think I might have started finding like little bags of random glitters and just tossing them. So now I'm at least like organizing them so that that doesn't happen and they have a home and I don't feel the need to like, you know, throw them away because they're like messy or anything like that, you know. So, you know, we live and we learn, and our craft kind of improves over time, and we start having, what do you call it, just kind of like a system in how we want to do things. So, where are my E's? I thought I had E's somewhere. Says I'll find like 2 piles. Oh, here they are, speaking of, and I'll just put them together because I was making 2 piles of one without noticing. E, O, W. Sometimes I can't tell if something's an M or a W. Do you guys have that? And oh, here's a word that needs to be put away. R, Z, finally a Z. There's some letters that like no matter how much you clip, you don't have a lot of, which makes sense. Certain letters that just aren't as common, you know. V is one of those letters. Z is one of those letters. Do you guys cut out letters too, or just words, or what do you guys cut out when you do this? And if you don't cut out letters or pictures, do you just like to watch these videos for like inspiration for art, or talk to me a little bit about how you found like the magazine harvesting videos and why you watch them, and if you do your own harvesting? I would definitely love to hear, because I think it's such a fascinating, just such a simple like hobby, but yet it can just take up hours, you know. I kind of love that. I never had a hobby like that, and I think it's just great to have something that just keeps your mind busy. When I was a kid, I didn't have anything like that, and I remember my mom would always tell me like, Natalie, go find something to do, and I never knew what to do. And I wasn't good at entertaining myself. And now that I'm older and I've found something like this, it's pretty crazy to me how time can just kind of pass you by when you're doing crafting. And I don't know, I kind of love it. And there's something relaxing, because when you have like a racing mind, it kind of calms it down. And I feel like someone like me just desperately needs that, you know? In fact, I just realized my L's are in 2 different places. Here's an F. Where are my F's? Over here. H. Okay, hoping to get through this. Oh, flying letters. Put my T's together. Alright guys, so as you can see, it's going to take a bit longer than I was expecting. So then yeah, all I'm going to do after this is going to take a while, so I don't know if you guys are really going to want to watch me continue doing this forever. After I've done this, I'm going to sit there and sort each letter out by capital and lowercase and then put it in its correct spot. But I think I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here because it's going to be a pretty lengthy video. But yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I might make another video in a little bit showing you guys the decoration for this this little book I'm using for my letters. So yeah, if I still has a Goodwill sticker. If I do that, I will definitely film it for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very chatty and me organizing my letters. But yeah, I had a lot of fun filming this. So let me know what you thought in the comments, if anything stood out to you that I did, any questions you might have, or any video requests you have, if you have questions about any of my processes or how I organize certain things, anything you want to know, let me know. Let me know what harvest channels you like to watch, like magazine harvest channels, and yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.